Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the Beautiful, Poppy and Luna's scheme, targeting Spencer's fortune. The Bold and the Beautiful dives into Luna Nozawa's, Lisa Yamada, alleged pregnancy with a Spencer heir. Luna seems determined to secure her share of the Spencer fortune, exhibiting a selfishness reminiscent of her mother, Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park. There are even whispers that these two might soon find themselves closer than ever. We're exploring the possibility of Luna enlisting the help of her mother, Poppy, in a scheme to gain access to the Spencer family's wealth. Currently, Luna is being kept at the Spencer mansion by Bill Spencer, Don Diamorn, and Katie Logan, Heather Tom, who are awaiting DNA test results to confirm if Bill Spencer's son, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, is indeed the father of Luna's baby. Luna, envisioning a life of luxury, marriage to Will, and raising a Spencer heir, is living in opulence. Meanwhile, Poppy harbors her own desires for a life of ease funded by Bill Spencer's money. Luna possesses what Poppy desires, but she may also require her mother's assistance for her current plan, as she lacks other allies. Will and his family are eager to see Luna face legal consequences, but the potential Spencer paternity complicates matters. Everyone, including Will, Bill Spencer, and Katie, is anxiously awaiting the paternity test results. Luna, however, is confident, believing the baby is Will's. While a flashback revealing Luna's sperm manipulation is a possibility, the current narrative assumes an unintentional pregnancy. Official spoilers confirm Poppy's return to B&B, which will undoubtedly shock her. Poppy had previously expressed relief at Luna's supposed death to her sister, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, a sentiment that horrified Lee's attempts to help Luna were met with resistance, highlighting Poppy's deep-seated desire to be rid of her daughter. It's suspected that Lee kept Poppy in the dark about Luna's recovery, possibly to test her sister's trustworthiness. Poppy's apparent joy at Luna's death likely led Lee to distance herself from Poppy, perhaps permanently. However, Poppy will soon discover Lee's deception regarding Luna's fate. Lee has been vocal about Poppy's failings as a mother, and Poppy is expected to be furious, despite the truth in Lee's accusations. Poppy's history of self-serving actions is well documented. She previously attempted to deceive Bill Spencer by claiming Luna was his child, despite knowing Finnegan, Tanner, was the father. Now, Luna is embarking on her own Spencer-related scheme, arguably with more finesse. While Poppy resorted to outright lies, Luna's plan appears to be rooted in a genuine, albeit manipulated, pregnancy. Luna desperately needs allies, facing opposition from Katie, Bill, Will, and the extended Spencer, Forrester, and Logan families. She may decide to involve Poppy, offering her a share of the anticipated Spencer fortune on Bold and the Beautiful. Despite their strained relationship, Luna has attempted reconciliation, only to be rejected by Poppy. However, with Luna's current pregnancy, Poppy might find aligning with her daughter more appealing than facing financial hardship. Luna might secure Poppy's support through financial incentives. Although Luna previously implicated Poppy in the murders of Tom Starr, Clint Howard, and Hollis Chambers, a substantial offer could persuade Poppy to set aside past grievances. Luna's only other potential ally is Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, who maintains a fragile truce with both Poppy and Lee. Sheila may offer Luna support, though her capacity might be limited due to her efforts to reconcile with Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan. Poppy, however, has ample time to assist Luna in her schemes against the Spencers. Lee has confronted Luna at the Spencer mansion, deeming her more malevolent than Poppy. Luna's fear of Lee's physical intervention, possibly to harm the fetus, is palpable. Despite their past animosity, Sheila and Lee are not allies. Their brief alignment fractured due to Luna's machinations. It's conceivable that Sheila, Poppy, and Luna could form an alliance. Sheila's support might stem from a desire to connect with her unborn great-grandchild, especially if her relationship with Finn and Hayes Forrester remains strained. If Deacon leaves Sheila, she may focus her affections on Luna. Poppy might even encourage Luna to move into the Spencer mansion, ostensibly to care for her pregnant daughter, thus allowing both Nozawa women to reside in luxury. It would be ironic if Luna also attempted to bring Sheila into the fold, as all three have previously resided in Bill Spencer's home. Given their shared status as town pariahs, a union of Sheila, Luna, and Poppy seems plausible. Even if Deacon reconciles with Sheila, he might insist she distance herself from Luna, though Sheila could continue her secret support. Poppy could act as an intermediary, relaying information between Sheila and Luna, particularly after the baby's birth. With reportedly contemplating Luna's demise before the baby's arrival, despite Katie and Lee's objections, Poppy might become a crucial bodyguard for Luna. Their shared desire for Spencer wealth could reignite their mother-daughter bond. In the glamorous yet treacherous world of the bold and the beautiful, every smile hides a secret, and every romance comes with a hidden price tag. This time, the spotlight shifts to Poppy Nozawa and her daughter Luna, whose sudden entrance into Los Angeles' elite circle has stirred curiosity, whispers, and suspicion alike. But could this mother-daughter duo be playing a much bigger game than anyone suspects, one that might end with them claiming a piece of the Spencer fortune? A dream turned dangerous. Luna arrived in LA as the sweet, naive girl next door, the daughter of the free-spirited puppy, raised away from the chaos of the Forrester and Spencer empires. But underneath her wide-eyed innocence lies a mind shaped by survival. Poppy spent years hustling, struggling, and protecting her child from the instability of her past. She knows the world isn't kind to dreamers, and she's vowed that Luna will never have to struggle the way she did. Now that Luna has found herself in the orbit of the powerful Spencer family, especially the charming and protective Bill Spencer, it seems the universe has finally opened a golden door. But is it fate, or careful planning? The Spencer connection. Bill Spencer has always been drawn to complicated women, and Poppy fits the bill perfectly. She's mysterious, sensual, and has that aura of danger he can't resist. Their chemistry is undeniable, but it's also raising eyebrows. Could Poppy really be interested in Bill's heart, or his billions? Meanwhile, Luna has caught the attention of Bill's son, Wyatt, and even the younger Spencer, Liam, has shown flashes of concern and intrigue toward her. It's a curious coincidence, or a masterfully designed setup. Poppy might claim it's just life happening, but some fans suspect she's orchestrating every step of her daughter's rise into the Spencer dynasty. Poppy's past has always been murky. She's hinted at wild younger years filled with music festivals, meditation, and spontaneous travels, but she's suspiciously vague about her financial stability and former relationships. The question of Luna's paternity has never been fully addressed, and now that Bill has re-entered Poppy's life, fans are wondering, could Bill actually be Luna's biological father? If that's true, Poppy's silence has been strategic genius. Revealing Luna as Bill's daughter could instantly give her and Luna access to a piece of the Spencer legacy. But if it's false, if she's using that possibility as leverage, then Poppy is playing one of the boldest cons Los Angeles has ever seen. The scheme unfolds. It starts subtly. Poppy begins confiding in Bill, painting herself as misunderstood, victimized by life, and desperate for stability. She lets him feel like her savior, a classic move that Bill has fallen for before. Soon, she's appearing at Spencer events, looking perfectly polished and entirely out of place among the rich and powerful, which only makes her more intriguing. At the same time, Luna's sweetness wins everyone over at Forrester Creations. Her talent, her grace, and her innocent charm make her impossible to dislike. But every move she makes seems to position her closer to the inner circle, the heart of both the Forrester and Spencer empires. If this is all coincidence, it's a miraculous one. But if it's a plan, it's flawless. Signs of trouble. However, even the best schemes have cracks. Luna's genuine feelings for RJ Forrester might be the one variable Poppy can't control. RJ is young, idealistic, and fiercely loyal to his family. If he discovers that Luna's mother has been manipulating Bill or using their connection to secure power, the fallout could be catastrophic, not only for Luna's career but for her heart. Meanwhile, Steffi and Brooke are watching from a distance, both sensing that something about Poppy doesn't add up. Brooke, ever protective of her son and the Forrester name, won't hesitate to dig into Poppy's past. And if she finds evidence of deceit, unpaid debts, former lovers, or secret manipulations, Poppy's entire facade could crumble overnight. Bill's blind spot. Bill Spencer, however, is not easy prey, at least not usually. He's a shark in the business world, capable of sniffing out betrayal from a mile away. But when it comes to love, Bill's heart has always been his greatest weakness. Whether it was Katie, Brooke, or Sheila Carter, Bill has a pattern of falling for women who challenge and complicate him. Poppy fits that pattern perfectly. She offers something he hasn't felt in years, warmth without judgment, mystery without danger. But if she truly is plotting to secure a future for herself and Luna at his expense, Bill might be walking into the most personal betrayal of his life. Luna's dilemma. Luna's story is more complex. She may not even realize the full extent of her mother's plans. Her loyalty to Poppy is deep. After all, her mother sacrificed everything to raise her alone. But if Luna starts to see that their fresh start in Los Angeles was less about love and more about opportunity, she might find herself torn between two worlds, the comfort of her mother's ambition and the purity of her feelings for RJ. This inner conflict could make Luna the most tragic figure in this unfolding drama. She's both pawn and player, caught between ambition and affection, loyalty and love. The fallout ahead. If this storyline continues its current trajectory, fans can expect several explosive revelations. Bill's paternity bombshell. If DNA tests confirm that Bill is Luna's father, everything changes overnight. Poppy secures her place in his life, and Luna becomes an instant heiress, whether she wants to or not. RJ's heartbreak. If Luna's involvement in the scheme is exposed, RJ will be devastated, believing that their entire relationship was built on lies. Brooke and Steffi's showdown with Poppy. Expect a fierce battle between the women of the Forrester and Spencer clans, with accusations, tears, and plenty of designer slaps. Bill's revenge. If he learns he's been deceived, Bill could unleash his fury in true Spencer fashion, using money, media, and manipulation to destroy Poppy's reputation and cut her off from everything she's built. A game of hearts and money. Ultimately, the bold and the beautiful thrives on blurred lines, between love and deceit, between family and fortune. Poppy and Luna's storyline is the perfect reflection of that theme. It's about survival dressed up as romance, ambition masked as destiny. Whether they are true schemers or simply victims of circumstance, one thing is clear. They've changed the balance of power in Los Angeles forever. The Spencers, Forresters, and Logans have no idea just how far Poppy is willing to go to secure her daughter's future, or her own. And as the walls close in, viewers are left asking one burning question. Is Poppy protecting her family, or playing the most dangerous game of all?